know Josh Barnett's free agent. Do you have interest in him? And is there any other names on your radar from that deal that you think are possible?
You know, we not really at this point. You know, you never know. You and I talk a lot of times. I've never really taken the flag and planted it in the ground and said we're never going to do X or but there aren't guys that I look at off that roster and go, oh, we've got to have him and we want to make the move, or we're gonna. And I know the next question is, if you talk to Dixie, and is there, based on the articles, and it's like, not really. No, Mo's our guy on that front, and that's where we're putting all our money and our effort. And I think he can be the best 205er in the world, or surely one of the top 2 or 3 at the very height of his game, and he crosses over to the other domain really nicely, and there's no facade about it. It's all real, and it's right there in front of you.
Speaking of, so you ruling Barnett out? You're saying, I mean, not definitively, but you're saying you're not making a play for him right now.
Yeah, look, our focus right now is our focus right now is the next 3 months. But everything that we're doing right now is focused on that. It hasn't been a topic of conversation in our meetings with the staff, the core team, and everybody's here. So, Josh is a great character, and he's had some great fights, but he's not really on our radar. I used to watch Rampage when he would fight with Pride, and it just went from,
which is also a tournament format.
Yeah, it was, and he's. That's a tough question. He's an awesome fighter, an incredible personality, and I've been a fan for a lot of years. How he could conceptually fit within the format and the structure that we have would be one I'd have to get smarter people than I around a table to sit down and kind of discuss, because he's, I don't think he would deny he's at the latter stages of this career. He's not right in the infancy or the middle portion of his career. Suffered a lot of injuries, but he's still a rock star at a very high level, and he can still, we'll see what happens in his next fight, but he's got a tough fight on his hands. But I don't know, that'd be one we'd have to sit around a table and really kind of try to figure out, because he's sure exciting, entertaining. He's got some of those wicked highlights in the history of the game, but that would be one of those square peg round hole situations, but sometimes you can make those work. I don't know.
Immediately off the top of the head, say he was a free agent, would that be a phone call that you'd want to make without really much discussion with the staff?
Yeah, I see his posters in here all the time when I'm rolling with Tiki, so it's hard to get away from him. But, maybe. It would depend on a lot of stuff. It would depend on, obviously, the legalities of where he is with the UFC. I listened to his interview earlier this morning, and he had a lot to say. And so, we'll see. Who knows? That's a tough one. All my focus right now is Thursday, and then King Mo, and then some unbelievable lightweights, and then Shlemenko versus Falcao. But you never know.